All right. So, Mayor Obraj, you're there on the ground. What's happening, please? All right, guys. So, if you're now joining us, we are now actually getting started. This is the Guyana Trades Union Congress. They're out there. The Mashramani parade is obviously, as we can see, it's mash up. It's never been this way. Uh, it is never in the
Hi,
history.
Mark. Hello.
Yeah. What's going on there, please? What's happening? Talk to the people, please.
You have Mark here. Huh? They're like,
Yeah, what's going on,
Pastor,
please?
how
What?
are you?
God, thank you. What's happening?
No,
Talk to
no,
us.
while they're enjoying themselves, we are working for them. We're bringing to the attention of the world that things are not regular in this country. This is what we are here about. We have been aware of it for a long time. We are now going to start walking the block again to make sure that at least we touch them in this block from Thomas Street to Lamar Street on Vicinity and Morgan Streets. There where we are. We want to make understand a message that while the government may believe that things are all right and sending that message to people, we want the message that we are sending. Things are not regular. Things are not all right. Thank you, ma'am.
Yep, yep. As
Thanks.
guys, you, yeah,
Kaya like, Margaret come through. Say something then.
Yeah.
all right, what's
Well,
going on?
out here today really to show solidarity with the teachers and as a rule to bring the government to the table to do collective bargaining, which is one of the tenets of Article 147 of our Constitution, gives us the right to strike, the right to congregate peacefully, but at the end of it all, we must have some form of collective bargaining to resolve our dispute.
Good, good. And so, what's the mood like on the ground? What's the mood like on the ground? We're not seeing a lot of people. As you can tell, we have the former mayor of Georgetown. He's trying to be our lemon in Guyana. What's the mood like on the ground, Pamit?
Mark, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, you take control. You take control. You're on the ground. You're the guy now.
Um,
You're
the noise out there is very loud,
That's
but we
okay.
have the trade union congress out there with their banners, the placards, calling on the government while they're celebrating this auspicious occasion of Republic Day. They are calling on the government to address a major issue with the public servants, especially with the teachers. So they're out here and they're protesting alongside with Lincoln Lewis, the General Secretary, and other trade unionists. So I'm here with them as well, but I want to let you know that we stand very firm
with the teachers, the nurses, and the doctors, and the entire public servants of our country.
Can you turn your camera around so we can see what's happening? Yeah. Yeah, if you now join us, this is a live outing.
Problem here, Mark. We not getting to the camera's not turning around. I don't know what happened, but the
Well,
noise is too
find it.
much. I will
That's
send you
okay.
some pictures so
No,
that
no,
you can
that's
able
okay.
to show it on
That
your
one second, sir. You don't have to send picture. Just turn your phone around and let the people see what's happening. You don't have to turn your phone around, let the people see the crowd, let them see what's happening here. All right, we got to make the best of the situation. We are hoping that the camera can be turned around so that you can get a better view as to what's happening. We don't have a better camera guy, so to speak, on the ground, and so just we have to do what we have to do. But it will be really nice if we can see what the Guyana Trades Union Congress is up to at this time. Um, Whether the music is loud or not, it's okay. That's what the mash is supposed to be about. But the music has not been, it's not loud at all today. But all they need to do is to turn the camera around and let y'all see what's going on. Turn the camera around. That's all. Flip the camera around. And let me see the protests. Let me see the placards. Let me see Lincoln Lewis out there protesting. Let me see Norris Witter out there protesting. Let me see the president of the Minibus Association out there protesting. Oh, it's just one little thing and you click the camera and it turn around. One little click on the camera, turn around. One little click. But I just got a message from the former mayor of Georgetown. He says his camera gone. I mean, his internet gone. So just a brap, internet gone. Drop whatever I was doing to make sure we see this protest. We see them walk around with a placard protesting, and just so dry, his internet gone. His internet drop off. Leave us hanging now. What y'all expect us to do? Come on, I'm reading some of your comments. What y'all expect us to do? Dwayne Bowen said the music too loud. That's it. It doesn't matter whether the music too loud or not. It's mash. Twist the camera around. Oh, just so dry. Internet done. Internet gone. And poor me. So excited to see this nice little protest by the Guyana Trades Union Congress. So y'all could read the placards. Y'all could get a first-hand view as to what's happening. And just so dry. Obraj Narayan's internet gone. Just so dry. Anyways, let's talk. What are your what are your views on this? What are your views on this Mashramani? And John is saying people hardly out there. People are out there. Look, don't be fooled. The PPP has never been into Mashramani. They have never been into Republic's anniversary celebration. When they were in the opposition, let me see some of y'all who understand history. When they were in the opposition, what y'all think they did? They didn't want their supporters to go out and no Mashramani. Mashramani has always been a Guyanese thing. you go out there and you have fun. Mashramani, that is our carnival. Nobody can, as the guys would say, nobody can style we, right? But you got to say that with some sort of passion, some sort of style. Nobody can style we. Mashramani is us, all of us as a Guyanese. Every one of us, but the PPP wonder. They never like Mashramani. Why you send your daughter out to Mashramani for? You want them by wine up punch you buy. But everybody in Guyana doing all kind of whining. It doesn't matter. Times have changed. It doesn't matter who you are, whether your hair straight, whether it curl up, whether it bend up, whether it whatever. Everybody mashing. Everybody Mashramani. Everybody carnivaling whenever they go outside. Everybody winding up. It doesn't matter ethnicity. But at one point, the PPP used to try to spread and peddle this racist agenda that Mashramani is only for certain kind of people. But now everybody mashing, left, right, and center, day and night, them a mash, right? Anyways, let me see. I'm reading. Keith Kelman is saying it was started in Linden. All right, Keith, we get some historians here. Yeah. 1970. Some of them were born then. I 19 Mashramani became a republic. I didn't born yet. Oops. I didn't born yet, but we all got to celebrate. We all like Mashramani. And then with this corrupt regime, they mean only mashing up mash. They're mashing up the songs. They want to tell you what you got to sing from what you can't sing. If you sing anything praising them, anything praising them, they love it. They can play it on the radio. They can put it on the TV. All manner of things once you're praising them. But when you do a little thing but 6.5, how are we going to survive on 6.5? They don't want that. It's too political. All manner of things you're hearing. Demi Wanda, you're too political. And the little girl, the poor little girl singing. All she doing is singing. How are we going to survive? How are we going to survive on 6.5? How are we going to survive on 6.5? How are we going to survive on 6. Get my daughter now running around the basement. Running around the small basement that we choke up in. Hollering. Emma now come out with her own song. How are we going to survive in this small basement? How are we going to survive in this small basement? How are we going to survive in this small basement? I said, well, we surely can survive on 6.5. We surely can survive on 6.5. Hey guys, despite the situation, I just want to say happy Republic anniversary. Happy Republic. I don't know how we're going to survive, right? Happy Republic anniversary. Hey, stay. Don't go anywhere. Let me try to see if the honorable former mayor, whether his internet actually died or it's gone or whatever. But we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. But sing along this song. How are we going to survive in this basement?
A born one made chest. I can't even rest. How cost of living, everything doubling, this thing troubling. Tell me how I must carry on with a seemingly one arm. to the market. Everything skyrocket. Rice to beans, cheese to liver. Then make me want shiver. Tell me how I must carry on with a seemingly one arm. Tell me how I must survive with 6.5. Please tell me how I must survive with 6.5. Tell me how I must survive with 6.5. Please tell me how I must survive with 6.5. The other day the landlord come me rent. I pay him the last few cents. Cause him bill I walk and the rest of bill I paid him against me will. Tell me how work must carry on with a seemingly one arm. Tell me how I must survive with 6.5.
Exactly. How is she and how are people going to survive? How are teachers going to survive with 6.5? How are teachers going to survive with 6.5? You can't. And the wicked and corrupt PPP regime doesn't give a damn about that. But you know what? Here, let's break it down for you. They're not concerned, Jack Deal and Irfan and them. They're not concerned about you guys. They're not concerned about the people, the teachers. They're just not concerned how the people are going to survive. They're just not. But look, you take a deal with hundreds of millions of dollars to them, whether it's a land, whatever it is, they are for that. They believe that they are the only ones who should survive. They don't care. And so they're going to give deals, sweetheart deals to foreign companies because there's always this perception, mind you, that there's a kickback. And once there's a kickback, Jack, they're there. They're there. Well, Sue said it. Sue said it. But, you know, it is what it is. Sue said it. And when Sue said it, Jack Deere got vexed. He ran and he hid because he was hoping that it was going to pass and he was going to survive the allegations leveled against him by Sue. Sue survived, and he, Jack Deere, thus far survived the allegations, serious allegations of corruption. So now they gone to a foreign company, and they handed out this sweetheart deal. And anytime you see Jack Deal is part and he's excited about a deal, I wish to repeat again without not repeating everything because y'all are smart people. Anytime you see Jack Deal is anxious about a deal, understand what's going on there. Understand what possibly just happened there. And so this deal, look at Jack Deal. Hear what he's saying. Qatari or whatever hotel land, he's saying it belongs to the state. Even though there's evidence that the land doesn't belong to the state. There's a difference with city land, properties belonging to the city, the capital city, and the state. The state can move in and grab land that is owned or properties that are owned by the city. It is just called you're grabbing it. And the current mayor of Georgetown, y'all remind me what the current mayor of Georgetown, what's his name again? Remind me, please. Remind me, because I can't remember. But the current mayor of Georgetown is quiet about this situation. He's not out there. He's not representing. He made some noise the other night. Even Doggy making more noise than him. But he came on the other night and ruff, and they get a guy on social media named Doggy doing more barking than the mayor of Georgetown. The mayor of Georgetown came out the other day and he just, like, their little chihuahua, and he went right back into City Hall. That is the form of representation you guys have. And look what Jack they're doing. Look at the disrespect. Look at the iPass. Just look. Take a look. Y'all think I'm kidding? Take a look. Take a look. Take a look, guys. Alfred Mentor, the mayor of the capital city, is being disrespected by the installed PPP regime. And he's not doing anything at all. Like I've said, just a little chihuahua bark. And then he got Doggy on social media doing more barking than him. He might as well just go and turn on his camera like a doggy and say, hey, viewers description advice. Well, Doggy meant viewers discretion, but Doggy said viewers description. Okay, Doggy get his message across. But Mentoring getting his message across. Mentoring really doing anything? What Mentor really doing for y'all in Georgetown there? What sort of representation? Anyways, so Jack they're now offering this company, his friends them, a sweetheart deal. 10 years. 10 years, guys. 10 years. 10 years. 10 years of tax concession. 10 years. It simply means that company, Qatar and Jack Dale and company, it doesn't matter what they bring in. They could bring in cars, as we would say, cars. They could bring in truck, and they can say that it is for the hotel. They could bring in 100 cars, and they say it's for a supervisor, it's for a manager to get the job done, it's for this, it's for that. All manner of things they could do. They could bring in combined drag line, all things they could do. They could bring in workers, just like when they were building the Marriott. All the workers were from China. Every single one of the workers were brought in from China. No local, none. The only local worker that I saw there, and I was right there. I was in the compound with my camera, right there on the ground, doing my thing. And one Guyanese worker I ran into, y'all would be surprised where that Guyanese worker was and the type of job that guy was doing. Let me see. Y'all big and y'all get sense. Let me hear from y'all. What kind of work you think that worker, that Guyanese, the only Guyanese that I saw in the compound working? I'm waiting for all you tell me. Y'all big and y'all smart and y'all get sense. Y'all tell me what kind of work y'all think that guy was doing. St. Romain Adams, come to the front of the class. Somebody said cleaning the toilets. Probably they had him doing that too. But when I checked the entire compound, Keller, Dexter Keller, you got it. You guys got it. St. Romain, and so you guys got it. Barbara Ralph, you guys got it. Carol Wyatt, you guys got it. Security work. He was sitting and as we would say, he ducked his head and he said, oh man, Mr. Mark, don't show me. He said, this is what I do. And then it was so painful, guys. It's nothing to laugh about. It was painful to watch that guy in a guard hut, inside of a small guard hut, doing security work. And this is where you have a regime that is so heartless, that is so criminal, that they just don't give a darn about people. Nothing. It's all about themselves, what kind of deal they could get, what kind of underhand deal, all manner of things. That's them. They're not patriotic. You think they care about development? You think they care about playground? They never, for 23 years, all of the playgrounds around the country ran down, regardless of where. And no matter how much you talk, they never care. It was private citizens for the 23 years that maintained all those playgrounds that they were able to maintain. Private citizens were doing that for a long time. The school system was shabby, was neglected. It was private citizens, parents, and teachers, and reputable businessmen and women who were contributing to make it a reality for 23 plus years. Sad to say, we're back to square one. We're back to where we were 20 years ago. Of course, we saw signs of development, yeah, under the coalition. But we're back to square one. When we were talking to these guys in the coalition, they get vexed. You know how much cost? Oh, they cost me. One them, a lady in Sophia drinking a bottle of Banco and chase me. Oh, I feel like a dog, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Chase me. She drunk with your Banco. Fighting and said, no, no, no. I said, no, this coalition government got to do better for y'all. And said, oh, no, come out. Banco. I said, no, no, no. She said, she Banco, come out. Get. Right? If you see me, my tail between my legs, if you see speed with me and Sophia, she said, get. She probably watching this program tonight. She's one of them now cussing the coalition. Now cussing the coalition. Tell me about get she banco in she hand, all kind of thing. You know. She lucky them days I just didn't go and get fatter for she. Say fatter. Deal with she, girl. Good evening to you guys again. We're still awaiting some sort of contact back on the ground. The Mashramani, there ain't got no Mashramani, guys. Don't fool yourself. The Ministry of Education, we are told, they're mash parade or whatever you call it, is mash up. And they had to, according to information, they had to hire people. They had to hire people to the part-time workers to go out there. Part-time workers to go out there. $20,000 a piece. Rent a crowd. They rent a crowd to go, according to information, mind you, to go on the parade, the Mashramani parade. What kind of regime is this that is going to go out there shameless as they are? They've gone out there to rent a crowd because they cannot get people. People have boycotted this Mashramani. We have never seen it before. It's horrible. It is so sad. It is a disgrace. But thankfully, the people have decided to send that message that they are not going to go out. They are not going to participate in large numbers. And the few folks who were not paid to go out today by the Ministry of Education, that's according to information, mind you, those who were not paid actually were forced to go out. They were threatened. And so they had to, if you see, you know, Guyanese people is whine like that. I see a couple of ladies in they're whining. I say, oh gosh. For a moment, I thought they were from Ituni, but I don't know where they got them from. But I've never seen Guyanese whine like that before. Not in my barn life. Never before have I seen Guyanese whine like that. It's embarrassing. This entire Mashramani, this mash float or mash parade, it's an embarrassment. Based on what you guys saw earlier in the parade, what is your take on it? I'm listening to you. I'm definitely I'm reading your comments. It makes sense. You ever see Guyanese women whine like that? It's like it's a whine that I don't know. It's like kind of like it's like a 6.5 whine. And then just to make a neutral, how are we going to wind up? with 6.5. You can't whine. They have given us a 6.5 whine, and we can't make it. It can't make it. That ain't make no sense. I just turned off my phone, and I said, why? I said, I can't think it. Let me go and search around and see if any other funeral there are, any kind of funeral there are, or whatever is going on. And because the Mark, rest yourself. Just relax yourself. Right? Relax yourself. Relax yourself. So let's get now to the and for those of you who are watching or listening, yeah, you're not seeing my face. That's okay. My face is not important at this time, if you know what I mean. So let's take a look at this here now. Irfan Ali. Irfan Ali, how many of you guys, come on, folks. How many of you guys, we're back to old-fashioned radio, where you just hear the voice. And don't get too carried away. You're hearing the voice indeed, not the photograph, just the voice. But stay focused, guys. How many of you guys believe this man? It says here, they call him president, but it said Ali committed to better salaries, welfare of teachers. Come on, come on, come on. How many of you guys believe this? How many of y'all believe this? Shoy Gibson, Beverly Crandon Hudson, Dexter, Cheryl Sampson, Mayan Semple. Oh, there's them Semple from West Coast Barbies. Don't ever mess with them. If you mess with one Semple, about 40 villages on the West Coast Barbies coming out for you. All Kingley all over. So how many of you guys believe this guy? This thing that went to a university that doesn't exist. How many of you guys believe him? Their action speaks louder than words, right? And the fact that they have not budged to call the union in for a meeting, it means that they just do not care. They do not care about workers. They do not care about teachers. So they could jump all over the place. They could jump and talk stupidness. Them in care. They don't give a damn about the teachers. That's their problem. They don't care, guys. Don't let them tell you otherwise. These people, these vagabonds in office, do not care. That's a fact. They never care about the teachers. But suddenly, Irfan Ali is saying that they're committed to better salaries. Well, if you're committed to better salaries, sit down with the teachers. And they ought to do this as quickly as possible, because you know what's going to happen. By Monday, this strike is going to get bigger, huge by Monday. That's what's going to happen, guys. It's going to get huge. But here's my prediction. Hold on, let me, because everybody walking these days on social media. Everybody walking, who in Boston lime, thing garlic. Well, am I not entitled to that to know? Let me make a prediction here. Within the next 48 hours, if I lose, tell me, you guys tell me what y'all want me to do, and I will do it. Within the next 48 hours, the PPP regime will bend. They will make an attempt to call the strike off. They will make an attempt to meet and sit down with the union. That is my bet right here. At 18 minutes after 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It could be 18 minutes after 3 o'clock in Guyana. This is my bet. If I lose this bet, tell me what you guys want me to do. Whether you guys want me to come and host my show without shirt, well, that would not, take that back. I wouldn't be doing that. But tell me what you guys want. I'm betting right now, within the next 48 hours, the PPP will bend. They will bend like loopy dogs. They will bend to this protest. they will seek an audience with the Guyana Teachers Union. That is my bet right here, right now on 107.1 FM. Good afternoon to all of you. If you are in Guyana right now, wherever in Guyana you are, happy despite the circumstances. Some may say there's nothing happy about this Republic anniversary. But remember, there were people who fought for this day to become a reality. And we just got to show homage. We got to show respect for that and to say salute to all those who made this day a reality. That's what it is, guys. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, within the next 48 hours, guess what? Dance done for the PPP. They got to take this to collective bargaining. They got to go to the table. That's just my prediction. They got to go to the table. So what else? What else? Oh, let's go to the floats. Oh gosh, look at the floats. This is Ministry of Education float. Look at it, guys. Y'all ever see thing like this in Guyana? That young lady in the middle of the float, that young lady, I am almost certain that she's not a teacher. Somebody said that they know her from Kokwani, and the Ministry of Education hired these folks from Kokwani, another one from Old England, and one from Bartica, and decided to bring these people. I feel it for them. Look, they didn't even want wine. The girl in the middle didn't even want wine. She didn't even want dance. I bet they probably put on the dancing to the tune there by Charming Black Man, Shamar Joseph. Now listen up, Shamar Joseph. Y'all leave Charmin alone. Shamar Joseph. Right? Sorry about that, guys. Charmin is my friend. Charmin Blackman is my friend. I have a lot of love and respect for her. Lots of love. But that song, that's what they're dancing. The Shamar Joseph. Keith Beresford, how are you guys doing? Y'all leave me alone, man. At least I'm not intoxicated. I'm not. I can show you all my face and the evidence. I'm not intoxicated at all. Right? Then look at it. They're dancing. Jamar. They're dancing to Skello and Chinese man. Okay, so the Guyana Trades Union Congress is out there. And this is look what the General Workers Union. General Workers Union, they're out there as well. Have we seen this before, guys? Seriously, have we seen this before? Have we seen this before? Have we? That's the question. Have we? Have you ever seen this before where unions, instead of the workers going out there and dancing up and enjoying themselves and do the cent, 5 cent, look, the unions are out there. Look, the guy there with the brown boots, the brown Clark, old-time Clarks, is the president of the Guyana Trades Union Congress. He's there. General Workers Union, look at them. Look, they're right there. Norris Witter and other union members, they are fed up of the lies and the scampishness of the PPP regime. That's what's going on, guys. That's what's happening. Y'all think it's easy in Guyana? It might be easy watching on social media, but when you're not on the ground, sometimes it's just, I know they get some people sailing on the ground too. But when you're on the ground, that is when reality kicks in, you know. That is when the 6.5 start to like crumble in your pocket, in your wallet, in your purse, because it doesn't make a difference. You ask Jack Dale, Irfan, what's her name? Priya Manik Chan. You ask any of those ministers whether they can survive on 6.5. Ask them, can they survive on 6.5? The answer is no. They cannot survive on 6.5, but they want the teachers to survive on 6.5. They want the vendors to get off the road and not survive. They do not want other public servants to survive. But look, anytime the cane cutters them, the sugar workers them sneeze. Anytime they sneeze, they pluck out billions of dollars to give to Gaisuko. However, unfortunately, the sugar workers, them, the ordinary sugar workers, them, don't get anything. They don't even get crumbs. The bulk of the monies go to those fat cats in Gaisuko. That's what's happening. Guyana, as they say, is not a real place. It's not a country. You don't have a regime that respects the people. It's all about a hustle. Look, Guyana is a country. What I mean is not real under the PPP. They don't treat it as though it's a country. It's a hustling spot. You know, it's like Guyana has become, and please, folks, do forgive me. Guyana has become the 42nd Street of Manhattan. Where you go, all right, forgive me, guys, for that. I got caught once, 42nd Street. But Guyana has become the 42nd Street of New York. Where you go, you pick up, and you're gone. You go, you stop off, you get, and you're gone. You enjoy, and you're gone. It's a quick hit. It's a quick hustle. That is what it's about. That is exactly what it is about. And Guyana has become the larger part of the cathedral, where Guyana now, people are pimping the country at a level that we could never have imagined. You go in, you milk the country of billions, everybody getting rich. Everybody getting rich off of Guyana, except Guyanese. Except, of course, non-Guyanese who go in there, they get all sorts of sweetheart deals. They get land, they get tax exemption for 10 years. But poor Beverly, Crandon Hudson cousin, from Rahi's Lust, they don't get nothing. They got to pay a heck of a lot of money for what? A duty-free, they don't have duty-free concession. They got to pay duty, heavy duties on a car, on a minibus, and so forth and so on. The teachers, them, the senior teachers, they got to work hard like a donkey. And then they're promised, oh, you're going to get a duty-free concession if you are above certain, in certain position as a teacher. So if you are one of those top-of-the-notch teachers, senior ones, you're entitled to a duty-free concession. But these chaps with these foreign companies, mind you, I don't blame them, you know. I'm not blaming the foreign companies here at all. Because businesses are just about that. Where they catch a paku on a sweetheart deal, they're going to run with that. And so I'm not blaming these foreign companies at all. They're not to be blamed. It's the pakus in the PPP who have to be blamed. Because when these business people sit down and they discuss, say, for example, Qatar Hotel, whoever they are, they sat down with Jack Dale and Irfan and all of them. If they see pakus, what do you think they're going to do? You think we could blame these foreign companies? No, I'm not going to blame the foreign companies. Foreign companies are not going to get a sweetheart deal and say, no, man, we don't want that, man. That's not nice. We don't want 5. We don't want 10 years of tax free or being tax exempt. We don't want that. Just give us 5 months, man. If you give us 10 years, it's going to look so bad. It's not nice. No. You think they're going to say that? They're going to say, hey, we we thank you for that. We thank you. We appreciate that, man. 10 years and the country quiet. 10 years and workers are not going out. 10 years and citizens accept that. 10 years. You know what is 10 years of tax free? You know that? When a teacher cannot get tax exempt or duty free on a car he or she may want. A teacher just entering the profession, just entering. They can't get that. They have no access to that because you have a regime that doesn't care about the teachers. They don't care about the workers. They don't care about citizens. All they care is about their sweetheart deals they can make. 10 years, you guys do the math on that. 10 years tax free will cost Guyanese taxpayers, all y'all out there, taxpayers, billions of dollars that's going into the hands of these people at Qatari Hotel. Billions of dollars. And the regime, the PPP regime, doesn't give a rat's you know what about you, about citizens. Barbara, you think they care about Guyanese? No. Beverly, you think they care about Guyanese? Dennis Atwell, you think they care about you? Dennis ain't eating a food. Dennis is the one last night there. Dennis, I guess Dennis got vexed last night. You didn't get no porridge, you didn't get biscuit. You take it easy. I'm not laughing at Dennis. Dennis is my friend. I know Dennis. Dennis has always been in the struggle. But Dennis said last night, Norris eating a food. Norris eating a food. But look, the same Norris you said eating a food, Dennis. You see where Norris there? Norris there where thousands of Guyanese should be in the front of a protest on Mashramani Day. The same Dennis, see they're right there listening. Right there they're listening. But the internet must have gone. Right there they're listening. He said last night on Straight Up that Norris Witter eating a food. And look who's leading the protest. The same Norris Witter that he said eating a food. But we ain't gonna see Dennis there, you know. Not that Dennis doing in protest. Dennis is there. He ain't gonna next to the same man he accused of eating a food, you know. Norris Witter, look Norris Witter. And on the other side, guess who there? The other man he said eating a food. And both Lincoln Lewis and Norris Witter are out there on all of our behalf. All of us. They mean just talking the talk. They're walking the walk. They're not social media activists, you know. They're activists. They're union leaders. They're out there. But y'all got to be careful where y'all talk, you know. Who eating a food, and who carrying a this, and who eat a food. But let's get back to my friend Dennis and this company's 10 years, tax-free, tax-exempt. Dennis Atwell, they're right there. Must have gone in the car and peeping. Dennis Atwell applied for a little country baby piece. Country baby piece of house lot. A little piece. 18 years. The PPP never had time with him. They ignored him. He ain't worth nothing under the PPP. The coalition go in, and if you see Dennis was foot on foot behind his AFC, pulling a card, pulling this, pulling speaker box, pulling all sorts of things. Oh man, he was ignored under the PPP, an injustice to him and thousands of others. Oh man. Dennis Derong, Dennis do it thing. Oh man, he couldn't give Dennis a little piece of land, man. He put up a little thing too, so Dennis could eat a food. Oh. So the small man always get the wrong end of the stick. But to the coalition's credit, they were able to reduce the thousands upon thousands of people who have had their house lot applications buried at the Ministry of Housing. Buried. They got access. They ain't gonna come out and tell the truth. But not because Dennis gets slipped through the crack means that, you know, things weren't okay. Things were, but some of them who were ministers were also more interested in maybe personal self than anything else. But that's another story. Brenda Casey, good afternoon to you, Brenda. It's always nice to see all of you here. Really? hmm Chisel Chipper, whoever, Chisel Chipper. Guyanese got some names out of this world. Then we get Gully God. Gully God, let me see what Gully God say here. Gully God say 6.5 is not even high wine money. True, Gully God. Who you think can go? You think if I get 6.5 in me pocket right now, you think I could go Bamba Mali? I could go Bamba Mali? Bamba Mali is what? Bamba Mali is 30% and up. If you don't go Bamba Mali, you can't get a nice time there. And I really do mean a nice time. Now, well, Bamba Mali is not a kind of, it's not what y'all thinking about, those of you who have not gone Bamba Mali. But whenever you are in Guyana, nothing is wrong with Bamba Mali. I have gone to Bamba Mali. Bamba Mali is a place where um, it's a place where some people call it I don't want to say the word, but I'll say it anyway. Some people call it a senior citizen daycare center. Yeah, like spas people. But it's where a lot of people just go. That's where a lot of people go. Lots of people go. And not just a lot of young people go there too, but it's a place where in the mornings you hear that the wives just drop the husbands who have been retired. You just drop them off, drop the kids off at daycare, and drop the husbands off at senior citizens daycare, Bamba Mali. I have lots of friends who do business there. They have their little shops at Bamba Mali, so they know I love the area. So I love the area. It's nice. You sit, you talk politics, you talk all sorts of things there. And I've heard some of the biggest lies there too, where some of those guys who claim that they were soldier, they were personal bodyguard to Bornum, and hey, them guys got proper tag boy, proper job. But that's Bamba Mali for you guys. If and whenever you're in Guyana, don't be afraid. Go to Bamba Mali, spend your money. They have a lot of folks who sell the little bangs, they sell a little fried fish. And I really do mean fried fish. They sell, oh, come on, stop it, Mark. Yeah, but Bamba Mali is a nice place. It's a nice place, and I recommend it. Let me see what else is happening. Let me see. Dennis Atwell responded. Dennis said, Mark, right now as we speak, that place pack pack. Dennis, don't just tell us right now as we speak. If you are in the Bambam Alley, Dennis, I will send you the link right now so you could come on this show and show us how packed Bambam Alley is. Just inbox me on Facebook. I will send you the link. And if there's anyone in Guyana on the ground, wherever you are, if you want to show us what's happening, I will send you guys the link. Mind you, I wish to remind you guys, this is not an attack on Bamba Mali. I love Bamba Mali. I've gone there and I'll go there again. Anytime, any day. It's a place, it's a down-to-earth place. But it doesn't mean that the conversation is just one level. It's all sort of things you could hear. You hear a bunch of big men lying, all kind of thing, who they with, who them in being with. Oops, sorry about that. We're actually live, right? Let's go now back on the ground. This is the Guyana Trades Union Congress. They're out there with their placards. They get a little booth and they're saying, look, they're saying collective bargaining, yes. That's what they have to fight for. To me, and I'm of the view, mind you, that this is where the teachers should have been. This is where the teachers should have been in their hundreds, walking and dancing to how are we going to survive on 6.5? That's what they should do. Walk the entire parade route. How are we going to survive on 6.5? We can't survive on 6.5. Hey guys, I need to drink me some water. Because how y'all expect me to survive with a dry throat?
Tell me how we must survive with 6.5. Please tell me how we must survive with 6.5. I have a burn piece, one made chest. I can't even rest. How cost of living, everything doubling. This thing troubling. Tell me how we must carry on with a seemingly one arm. Tell me how I must survive with 6.5. Tell me how I must survive.
That's right. How is she going to survive with 6.5? Yeah, my 5-year-old daughter is singing, looking at me and saying, "Daddy, how are we going to survive in this small basement? How are we going to survive?" I turned to her, I said, "Girl, we got to vote the right set of people in office. That's all. How are we going to survive in this small basement?" I wanted to call and have her sing that song to Rickford Burke and say, "Burke, how you to survive in that small basement?" Hey guys, welcome back. And this is what's happening. This is what's happening on the ground in Guyana. The Guyana Trades Union Congress, they're out there, they're protesting, they're on the parade ground. And let me say kudos to all of those brave ones, all of those warriors. They're on the ground, they're doing their thing. We've got to salute them for this. We got to. They could have been out there winding up, get a little banks in their hand, get a little high wine. Paulette Greaves, y'all like, and Laverne, y'all like high wine. Teresa, Sandy Fordall, y'all like high wine. I'm not a high wine kind of guy. Dennis Atwell is a bushrum kind of guy, but it's okay. Um, and so this is exactly what's happening. Look, it's Vicinjan Road, right? Reminds me of a policeman who was about to give somebody a traffic ticket on Vicinjan Road, but didn't see the sign, can't spell Vicinjan, and told the person to go ahead. You're lucky. You're lucky today. You're lucky. He couldn't spell Vicinjan Road. He tell the person, "You're lucky. You're lucky." So let's take a look at this one here now. Even the policeman, look at the policeman. Even the policeman is fed up. And let me say good afternoon to all our policemen and women who are watching, the good ones, the honest ones, the ones who are actually out there to protect and serve. To protect and serve, those good ones. Sometimes we get tied up with the ones who are not making a good name for the police. They're not giving them a good name, and we paint all of them with the same brush. But it's not easy for policemen and women either. It's just not easy. Ronald Prophet is saying, worst mash ever. And that is so true. It's the worst mash ever. And we are seeing it on social media or via photographs of our friends and relatives. And so, that's what we're saying. Look, take a look. Even the people that they hired to go in the bands, the people don't want to go. This mash, I don't know how you guys can describe it, but certainly I wouldn't want to describe it publicly. I wouldn't do that publicly. I just wouldn't do that. Oh, Father. So, Obraj Narayan appears as though his internet is still down, and we could understand his internet is down. And so that actually cut the feed. That's why I had to just keep talking. You're not seeing my face, but you understand. Um, what else is happening that we can talk about? They had a big cocaine bust a huge cocaine bust, a huge cocaine bust at the Timeri International Airport, a huge cocaine bust. Well, it's huge enough. And so you guys might hear about that. And then there's some prisoners who get away, to get away from Mazaruni. No word, mind you, not a word. We haven't heard a word about these prisoners who get away. And then a couple of them from Luzignan get away too. I remember his mash come out the mash and probably just go and surrender themselves back. One surrendered, I believe, the one of them from Luzignan. But you're not hearing those things. It's like they have no interest to those folks in the regime. Look at what I was talking about earlier. Qatari hotel to get 10-year tax-free ride in Guyana. 10 years. 10 years free ride. It's like freeloaders. At any time there's a big deal like that, look who's always there. This scavenger Barajak there. Always there. Always there. Where questionable deals. Jack Dale is always there. Always there. Never a dull moment, right? What's happening? Judge orders that this status quo remains, meaning that teachers going to continue to get paid until the outcome of this. Kudos to that decision. It's the right decision. It's the right, and it's the very letter, that the very argument that was made by the teachers early o'clock. The union, the Guyana Teachers Union made that same argument. The Guyana Trades Union Congress, they were making the same argument, and the lawyer took that very argument into the courtroom, and they won the case. They won the case from day one, and at least the lawyer, I believe is what's his name, the young lawyer went into the courtroom and did the same thing, and he won the case. Wade, Darren Wade, yep, that's his name. So congratulations to the teachers, congratulations to Darren Wade, and thank you for the to the judge. And there is, Guyana has won. Guyana has won. Cecil Capel is saying the mash is worse than Tom and Jerry. It is the worst. Oh, by the way, speaking of Tom and Jerry, I'm told that all those land in Carifesta Avenue, somebody whispered that Jerry Govaya owned a piece of land there too on Carifesta. I don't know if it's true. I probably gotta get a comment from Jerry Govaya on that, whether he owns a piece of land on Carifesta Avenue, and who else, if it is accurate, who else owns a piece of land? Who else? Hey, the other thing that the government, the PPP regime, is silent about is this. Search still on for oil spill principles. Trinidad Prime Minister says confirmation being awaited. Now let's do a little math here. If this consignment was shipped to Guyana and the barge was on its way to Guyana, what do you guys think? You think it was headed to Guyana to stop off by Ronald Prophet and gaff a little bit with Ronald and take a beer at Bamba Mali? Or to stop by Dennis? Or to stop by and see Nicole Cole and sit down and gaff with Nicole and eat a little sauce at Cool Square? You think that was the case? No. It was heading to Guyana with all the fuel in it, questionable fuel that is, and a possibility, of course, possibility that GPL mind you, GPL was probably receiving illegal fuel fuel from countries that are sanctioned, maybe Venezuela, who knows? And this might have been something that was going on for a while, but they get caught. Something that was going on for a while, but they got caught. Somebody just messaged me to ask me about the same crude oil thing. Thank you. But they got caught. They got caught. They got caught. They got caught. And so, because they got caught with their pants down, the whole situation is so messy that the regime, they do not want to come and tell you the truth. And on top of that, they found cocaine. Oh, Father, gosh. Y'all should see me holding my head here. Oh, Father. Y'all want to see me, right? Y'all don't worry. Y'all gonna see me tonight. Don't fight up. Don't fight up. Y'all should really see me holding my head. Is that they just, mind you, you ain't hear nothing that they sent a team of investigators to um to TNT, to gather. No, them ain't do nothing. They're trembling. One guy rushed with a big release that how he gonna sue Kadaki, he gonna sue whoever, he gonna sue, because well, I don't know what Kadaki say. If Kadaki say anything, me I ain't know. But what I've also observed is that Priya Manichan defending that individual. Suddenly, Priya become a police investigator. She defending everything now. She running on social media defending. I asked her a simple question yesterday with the pencils, them little pack of pencils that they're giving out. The little, y'all should see them little pencil, Brenda. Y'all should see them little pencils. The little pack of pencils that probably cost 50 cents. They claim that somebody giving it to them. Why is it that we or citizens cannot see or hear the names of who have made this donation to the Ministry of Education, according to Priya? Or is it that they have spent millions of dollars? I used a figure, amount of $100 million, and Priya bumps raised. She get vexed. She get vexed. She addressed me as Ben Scott. Kindly tell her, put some respect to my name. Mr. Ben Shop to you, Priya. Don't call me full mouth. You're not authorized to call me full mouth. Right? But that's how these folks are. They divert attention. So the guy who is accused, mind you, accused, he came out to clear his name, Arafat. Arafat came out and cleared his name. Priya was also on a mission to clear Arafat's name. I wonder why, but it's okay. Right? It's okay. She's more like a talk show host now than a minister of education. So Arafat came out, and Arafat said that he doesn't deal with fuel. At least he came out and he said so. He should be eliminated out of this list. Mind you, if he is coming publicly to say that he has never been affiliated, okay, that's what Arafat is saying. We don't know whether it's accurate or not, but that is what Arafat is saying, that he has never been associated with any sort of fuel and blah, 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 blah. Okay, if he's saying that. So what about an investigation into who this vessel or whatever belonged to? Who is the consignee of this fuel? Who? The crude oil? Who? And was it going to GPL? And who are the executives of GPL that was aware that they had a consignment of crude oil heading to the Guyana Power and Light, if at all? But the Guyana Power and Light came out to say, no, it wasn't going to them. But of course they would say no, it wasn't going to them directly. But if a particular businessman from Bel Air, a particular businessman who's connected to the private sector commission, they gotta know is who. Sorry, they gotta know is who. Jack Dale and Irfan and them gotta know is who. Not me. Not me, boy. This one more people, not me. But they gotta know is who, if at all, is Bel Air or Prashad or wherever. They gotta know who the person is. You can't tell me them and know is who. They might not know is who, but they can't tell me them and know is who. Eh? Oh, them and know is who. And right? All the people them in the media, so to speak. Now how? Oh, all of them are quiet. What happened, Madman? We ain't hearing from Madman. He ain't touching certain things, Madman don't touch, you know. Y'all think Madman mad? They get a saying guy, you don't get mad, you don't mad all day. Y'all think Madman mad? Y'all think he mad? How come he ain't touching the fuel thing? Eh? How come he ain't touching the fuel thing? Y'all think Madman mad?
Talk to me! Partner! Them banner don't know me!
Critics, listen, man. We understand that. But what I'm saying...
Once you call me name... Hear what now? Hear what? Remember, I is not Queen's College boy. I ain't a professional. I only know it one way.
Yeah,
Once you call me name, weapons draw, and it's war!
Critics that wants to call his name. Weapons drawn. Oops. Weapons drawn. Look, Mohammed sit on there. Oh gosh, yeah, Guyana is a real jokey place for these folks, guy. Real jokey. Man say wants to call his name weapons drawn. But concerning the crude oil and all these things and the cocaine and stuff, they're quiet. Them ain't saying nothing. Them ain't saying a thing. But the truth of the matter is, they already know who this shipment was, in the name of who this shipment was going to. They already know that. They already know. Nobody said nothing about GPL. GPL come out quick and holla is not them. Arafat came out and said, no, it's not he. He said he never did, he not into them things. Okay, Arafat said he don't bring in fuel, he don't this, he don't that. But GPL does bring in fuel, right? GPL does that. GPL does that, guys. And they get contractors. So when the contractors bringing in oil, Hey, Mark, rest yourself for a moment. Rest yourself for a moment. Rest yourself for a moment. Rest yourself for a moment, bro. Bro. You telling me that this shipment was heading to Guyana and the, what is it, maritime or whatever, that they didn't get a list of ships that are expected in Guyana's water at the wharf at such and such a time? They get a schedule of these ships. They do. So why are they pretending that they don't know is who? They know is who. But they might try to say to some authority out in Trinidad, I hope tomorrow, look, just think this thing down. We get one for you. We owe you one. Think it down. You think the Trinidad authority in know? You think them in know who this ship was going to? They already know who the ship was going to. All of them know who the ship was going to. But it's just a matter of time. You see GPL come out and attempt to distance themselves so quickly. It's just a matter of time. When the private sector commission chap, oops. Anyway, let me rest myself with that, right? The private sector commission chap and all of them were like, hello, they're running after a bank now. The bank you want give them no money because a lot of questionable characters, the names popping up. Not just the Mohammeds who had to, according to Reuters News, they get enough more like them, enough more like them, not just the Mohammeds. So Mohammeds just get caught. According to Reuters report, with whatever it is, they get caught in the slip. They had to slip out. But they get enough more like them, enough more like them under investigations and all manner of things. Enough. You see what Reuters said? Reuters say U.S. probing Exxon contracting Guyana for smuggling drugs and gold and so forth and so on. Probing, mind you, it says probing, probing, probing. The U.S. authorities probably know what they're on to, but there are others as well. Why you think they can't get any money from Exim Bank and all these things? Why you think the shore-based stuff got to put off until 2025? Y'all think these things are just automatic? Y'all read between the lines what's going on, guys. Please read between the lines, comrades, my fellow comrades. Read between the lines. It's not easy. Anyways, look, I only came on here because to carry that feed from um from Georgetown, but we've lost contact and I've been on long enough, guys. Nobody say, okay, Mark, thank you for your time. Take the day off today. No, no, yeah, sit down and yeah, proper like to your talk, boy. Oh gosh. But it's Mashramani Day, it's Republic anniversary, the 54th anniversary. Nothing really to celebrate. Nothing to celebrate. Nothing, nothing. What we celebrating? Kinda gone to the dogs. Kinda gone to the gutters. Gone, 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 gone. When I say gone, it gone. It gone. We got to have a miracle to bring back the country to what it used to be. It gone. Folks, it gone. And when I tell y'all it gone, it gone. Corruption galore. Everything is corruption. Everything is corruption. Everything. Now, come on, guys. I didn't mean, I know you guys always say thank you. I was just being a little bit silly with that, you know. But everything, everything gone, 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 gone. Dog and cat. Thank you, Diane. Dog and cat game. That's what it is. It's gone. It's a hustling country. People go and just hustle and disappear. Hustle and gone. Dig out and gone. Gone, 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 gone. I've never seen Guyana the way it is. Never. It's like everybody frustrated. Everybody cussing out this body, cussing out the body. So carry your things up. Carry back your things up. Carry your things up. Carry your thing, this thing, that thing. All manner of things. Praise God. So you're getting you're getting funerals. And funerals getting more excitement than Mashramani. That funeral that we saw, that makeshift funeral we saw the other day, had more people than Mashramani. Had more people than Mashramani. And bang zoom, you get some resurrection dance. Oh God. Oh, oh, y'all help me. Y'all pray for me. But that funeral had more people than Mashramani. It looks as though those folks who organized the funeral doing better than these clowns in this so-called government. They can't organize nothing in this government. Everything is corruption, 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 corruption. It's just one of these days I can just get vexed and take away the microphone in Parliament and say, let me tell you, Guyana gone, guys. Y'all should see my facial expression. Guyana gone. It gone. Everything is a hustle. It gone. And I'm gone from here for now. I'll be back later on this evening, guys. God bless you, all of you. But God bless Guyana. We got to pray for Guyana to come back. It got to return. Somehow it's got to return. Ambassador Linda Thomas Greenfield is going to be in Guyana tomorrow. Should be some nice protest so that she can see the concerns of the teachers. I'm sure she's probably reading up and know exactly what's happening. All right. The other thing they said next month, till next month, over 2 months now, a month plus, and you're going to hear about black box. You know, they don't care about anything. You think the regime care about anything? Their only concern was to grab little attention, get a little political mileage, but they care about these guys who died under questionable circumstances, mind you, under questionable circumstances. Then why you hear nothing? Then why you know nothing? Just like the crude oil, just like this. Then why you know nothing? Then why you hear nothing? Then why you know nothing? Then why you hear nothing? Just like selling out all kind of thing. Then why you know nothing? Then why you hear nothing? That is it. Everything is just all sort of questionable thing. A little 8-year-old girl singing, "Oh, we gonna survive," the Banshee song, they disqualify she. They disqualified her. Anyways, I'm out of here, man. See y'all later. Tata. So long.
Oh, Jesus Christ, if cost of living double, I don't know what happened. A pound of sugar is $300 already. Flour, everything gone up. Everything just raising. You gotta get about $40,000 for buy good ration. You gotta get 3 man now. A weekend man, a monthly man, and a fortnight man.
Yeah, my name is Jacinty Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965, I become a voter, and I always place my ex next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by 1 vote, they're losing it by data.
Hello, this is attorney Shellen Washington, owner and founder of the Washington Law Firm, located at 455 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We're specialized in medical malpractice, personal injuries, matrimonial law, and landlord and tenant. If you're in need of legal representation, please give us a call today. The number to call is 718-877-3100. Consultation is free at no cost to you. So call us today to see if we can be of any assistance to your legal needs. Again, the phone number to call us is 718-877-3100.
Made rapid progress with this great success. And no further Mashramani, the Republican free. Mashramani, big bet for you and me. Mashramani, it's really nice to see. Everybody rejoicing, celebrating Mashramani. Sparkling through glorious thought of the light. All is well, Guyana's future is bright. Mashramani, be Republican free. Mashramani, big bet for you and me. Mashramani, it's really nice to see. Everybody rejoicing, celebrating Mashramani.